Hey, this is Pastor Bob from That's Not My God, and thanks for joining me for another Jellyfish. It's been quite a while since we've done one of these, and really no excuse other than life happens. And so I'm happy to be able to do these again, hoping to stay on a regular basis with these. So if you have questions or comments, things you'd like me to address, email me, info@that'snotmygod.com. A couple weeks ago, I took our church group down to Nashville to serve with Pastor Bob Beeman and the Bridge Bunch. We served quite a few homeless people under the Jefferson Street Bridge, and before I got down there, I was thinking, well, I got this idea, and you start messing around with ideas, and is it of God? Is it of not? Is it not of God? What do you do with this kind of thing? And so I got thinking a little bit about it and decided to pursue it when I got home. There's a lot of scriptures that talk about being a servant and helping people, and there's the old cliche that when you're struggling with life a little bit, serve someone less fortunate than you. There's really a lot of truth there. Mark 10:44 through 45 says, "And whoever wants to be first must be slave of all. For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." That really does make a lot of sense. And I know for me, I get into those times where I just want to be served, but it really is about serving. Let me share a story with you. Quite a few months ago, I started dreaming about a ministry that we could do here in Wapaka. Now, you see, Wapaka is about 6,500 people. In the whole county, probably about 5,500 or 55,000 people. It's not a huge county, but it's all right, especially where I moved from Milwaukee. But nonetheless, I saw this van for sale, and I was starting to dream about it. I know the owners of the van, and I know it was well kept, and I'm thinking, how cool would that be to get a van, cruise around town to the less fortunate areas, set up a grill, cook out, give out food, your daily things, and see what happens. Well, I started thinking more and more about it, and I talked to the owner of the van and said, this is what I want to do. What do you think? And they ended up selling the van to the church that I pastor for a very good price. And I started pursuing different businesses in town. I hit up some of the food stores and things, and one of them said, well, we can't give anything because we're actually ordered to destroy the food. However, there is something interesting. We got an email yesterday from corporate saying we can't destroy the stuff anymore, give it to a local charity. Seemed like a no-brainer, and so I said, would we be able to be that charity? And they said yes, and that was just a phenomenal thing. It was as if God was saying, yes, this thing needs to happen in your city. Well, feeling a little lucky, I decided to ask two other businesses, and they're on board. It's exciting. All of us have a dream. All of us have something that we want to do. I love sitting with somebody that is very entrepreneurial, starting things off and wanting to do something. I love that. I love getting behind somebody like that. The question is, maybe you're already doing something, but maybe there's something in your back of your mind saying, I'm not sure if I'm ready to do this or not. I hope this was an encouragement for you to go for it. I always am reminded of Rick Warren's quote, for every 10,000 things I've done, one of them turned out right. And, for this van thing, I think that's the one thing that's working really well out of so many different things that we've tried. Let me encourage you, go for it. Go for it. What do you want to do? How do you want to serve? Yeah, see what happens. And if you got questions or comments, Skype me. I'm on Skype, Pastor Bob Adams. Be happy to chat with you, or email me, as I mentioned earlier. And know that you have a 6'5" cheerleader cheering you on right here in Wapaka, because you can do it. Talk to you later.